Hello class, my name is Michael Smith, and today I'm here to give you an informative speech on the advantages of saving your money. By the end of my speech, you will have an understanding on how I deal with my personal finance. First of all, you have to live off less than what you make, save for a rainy day, and live well into the future, so you can live well into the future. First of all, stop buying stuff to impress people that you don't even like. That's a no-go. And stop living like you're rich, because you're not. You get up and go to work every day. You work for someone else. We all get up early. That's the real world. When you buy stuff to impress people that you don't like, it's just not a good thing for you. You go out there and you buy that brand new car. What is it for? It's to make the people, someone jealous or look at you like, oh yeah, that person think they're bad. But it doesn't matter, because after they see that car for the first time, you're still stuck with 5 or 6 years of payments. So who are you hurting? Ultimately yourself. All right. So by this speech, first I'm going to talk about living off less than what you make. Second, I'm going to talk about saving money. Third, investing. And fourth, I'm going to stop to talk about living well during retirement and doing some things that you always wanted to do. Stop buying stuff to impress people that you don't even like. That's the big thing. Just stop buying stuff in general. A lot of times you walk into a store, you're not planning on buying anything. You walk in and you see something, let's say a radio. The radio normally costs $100 and today is on sale for $75. You weren't planning on buying that radio, so why buy it? But it entices you because you think you got a sale. Actually, you just lost $75 because you really did not need/want a radio at that particular point. But if you were saving your money for that radio and you was planning on paying $100 that particular day, and you walk inside the store and now it's on sale for $75, yeah, you saved $25. You actually done something that particular day. Live below your means. A lot of us in America, we're in a recession, and it's because most Americans were living well above their means. They was using credit cards to live and borrowing money to live and not living off of what they were actually making. In other words, they were spending money that they hadn't even made yet. You can't do that. Live below your means. If you make $2,000 a month, try to live off $1,500 and save the other $500. Put it away for a rainy day. One rule I live by: I don't borrow money and I don't loan money. And that's one suggestion I have for you. But one thing I will do, I will give money within reason. And I'll touch on that later on in this discussion here. Put some money away. Start saving your money, guys. This is very important. Very important. A rule that I use, I try to save 10% of my money in cash. Just put it aside, just so I can have something somewhere just in case I need it. Another rule that you can use is a 36-month rule of expenses. For the ones that are in the military, you understand you're not going to lose your job tomorrow. You pretty much know when you're going to get out and you're not going to have a paycheck anymore. But for us in the civilian world, which I am now, I could walk into work tomorrow morning and the boss would call me and say, well, the company is shut down. Now I'll be out of work until I can find another job. If you set aside some money, 3 to 6 months of expenses, that'll mean your rent or mortgage, your light bill, water bill, food, and a couple of other little necessities, no phone, cable, and all that nice to have stuff, you will have some money in the event that happens to you. So I suggest put that money aside until you can find another source of income. And I know you guys know about Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law means that if anything can go wrong, it will. Let's say you're driving on your way to work and you blow your tire out. Well, that's when you got some money aside, you can get you another tire. If you don't, then you got to resort to other means of getting a tire. That's usually a credit card or borrowing some money from someone, which is putting you in a hole. So save your money. Don't spend everything that you get. Put something aside for a rainy day, because life and money will meet. And when it does, usually life will win and you will end up losing money somewhere if you don't have it. Investing for the future, that's another great thing to do. Saving money is good, but investing is better. One thing you can invest in is real estate. Instead of renting, if you get a chance to buy a home, it has advantages. It has advantages in taxes. It has advantages of having something that's yours one day that you, if you stay in it long enough and make all your payments, you will pay it off and it will become yours. 401k plans, if you're blessed to be in a civilian workforce and your job has a 401k plan where your boss matches what you put into it, take advantage of it. It's free money. And another great thing about it, it is pre-tax money, so you're not taxed on it. Also, you can save for your kids' education. You can also save for future trips, like going going to Disney World, or little trips you're going to do, saving for Christmas, put some money aside so those vacations won't be a strain to you and your family, and also saving for your retirement years. Now, avoid get-rich schemes. There are none. The only one who's going to get rich in a get-rich scheme is the person who draws you into it, because they're the one that's going to end up using you out of your money. There's only one surefire money-making scheme, and that's called hard work. You go out and get a job, I guarantee you will make money. Next, living well during retirement. If you make the right choice and you save your money, invest, real estate, owning your home, by that particular time, you can do a lot of great things, because number one, your kids are out of the house at that point, so you don't have that strain anymore. A lot of the things that you have to pay right now are no longer there, so you can do a lot of things with money at that particular time. That which leads me back to giving. Right now, we're in the Christmas season, and there's a lot of places a lot of people who need help. I mean, if you can just give something, giving is great. It's always good to receive, but giving is good also. In my conclusion, we talked about living off less than what you make, saving your money, investing for the future, and also living well during retirement. We all have the ability to live well during retirement, but it's all the decisions that we make today in investing our money. Me, I want to leave something. I want to leave a legacy for my children and my grandchildren. I want to have something to give them. I want to be a blessing to them. And the way I can be a blessing is by me sacrificing today so I can have something to hand to them later on. That concludes my speech. Thank you.